What's up, Venkers?
My gosh, how is everybody doing?
How are you doing? It's Monaco, baby. Two stops. It's gonna be chaos.
Who's feeling fancy today? I'm feeling like everybody can eat cake that's not watching this race.
That's right.
It's 5:30 AM. I'm feeling fancy, baby.
That's
I'm
right.
feeling fancy.
Matt is burning the midnight oil to be with us today. We are here with motorsport. Yeah, we're gonna be covering a lot. I mean, we're gonna be talking a little bit about all the racing that's gonna be happening today. We got a bunch of stuff, dude. It's the biggest day in motorsport.
It is
If
a
you're
big
a
day.
yeah, if you're a
It
real
is a big day.
sicko, you're gonna be watching all four of these races. If you're sick in the head, you'll be paying attention to all four. But yeah, man. What are your takeaways? Big takeaways from yesterday qualifying.
My big takeaways were that Lando's got a far way to fall.
Yes,
That
that is true.
he's got this thing where he doesn't I mean, if he doesn't win from pole here, the he'll never live this down.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is just fraught times.
Yes.
He's got to win. He has to win. And also, he also needs to lose because if he doesn't lose and he just wins from pole, then we got our work cut out for us today in this live stream.
Right, sure.
I know you're a
Yeah,
big
we
fan, but
right,
I I'll sacrifice your happiness to just
for a good
make a
race.
better stream for a better
Yeah,
stream. No, for
for
these
sh
people.
yeah, of course. Well, yeah, yeah.
And
We want a good race at the end of the day. Oh,
even if he blows the lead,
yeah.
I'm happy to have him blow the lead, like completely crap his pants, and then luck back into the win.
Right, sure.
You know what I mean? Like I'll give him the
Yeah,
points, but I need something. I need drama. I
well,
need him to
I feel
blow
like
it, and then
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, totally. I think there's gonna be, whether it's in the front or just in general, it's gonna be chaos because people are talking about just bringing in the drivers for their first 2 pit stops on the first 2 laps and just being like, "All right, let's just get these pit stops out of the way. We put you on the hards and we see where you wind up." So, hopefully, this spanner that's been thrown into the works of this race is actually going to, be effective. At least in doing something. There will be crazy strategies at play today.
Is anybody watching this? I'm not seeing anybody in the Discord.
We got people watching.
I
We
know.
got we got so many people watching. Well, um, let's yeah, we've got some quiz questions for you Vankas today. All you red flags, if you're watching on YouTube, you may want to head over to the Race Center live on motorsport.com or click the pin link in our chat and play along for a chance to win the ultimate prize, a chance to meet the two of us. Can you think of a better prize than that? Go to motorsport.com, sign into the Race Center live, and join the Discord. Answer the quiz questions you'll see throughout the stream, and one lucky winner plus a guest will get to travel to Silverstone for the British Grand Prix for a chance to meet us at the legendary Grand Prix race. This is for continental US streamers only. So if you wanna join us over on the other side of the pond and
Do they
meet
have
us.
to join us, or like, let's say they just want to go to Silverstone?
Sure, yeah. Hey,
Like
you
they don't
you
have
can
to
just
join
go.
us. Yeah,
That's right.
we'll see you. It's not that we don't want to see you, but if you don't want to see us,
If you wanna stand us up, that is totally above board. You're totally fine to do that, but you gotta get
I
these
don't want
quiz
to
questions
act like a
correct.
free trip to Silverstone to see us is like I don't think to see us is. the purpose. It's like
Yeah, I
you
mean, I
got
guess you
3.
can see Lewis Hamilton as well on the track, but,
Yeah.
I don't know why
But
you
also
wouldn't
maybe
wanna see it.
meet us in a patch of mud somewhere.
That's that's right. It does feel like, oh, this is where it feels like men were killed in the line of battle on in the Silverstone grounds, and not in a race car, like before race cars existed?
Yeah, when it was like an airfield.
Yeah. It just feels like
Oh,
real
it's giving
sick.
very 1917 vibes when you're
It's
there.
full blown 1917 vibes, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's get back to Monaco. We've got in case you're unaware of what the track layout looks like. We've got a handy little video for you ready to explain to you this Monaco track. Let's hit it.
Is
Monaco needs no introduction, but we'll give it one anyway. Considered F1's jewel in the crown and the shortest track on the calendar, fortune favours the brave at the 3.337km course on the French Riviera. Let's take a look at the world-famous street circuit. First up is the run to Turn 1, Saint-Devote. Don't gamble on your braking, or you'll likely end up in the wall. Then we go uphill on the run towards Turn 3, Massenet, one of the faster corners here. Keep to the outside to try your luck at Casino Square, hit the apex, and avoid the bump before Mirabeau, Turn 5. Bet on hooking the wheel up on the curb, stay to the outside, and go full lock for the Grand Hotel hairpin. Take out the steering and bear right for Turn 7, then put a little more lock in for Portier. Then it's through the tunnel, take the shortest route, and prepare to briefly go blind as you exit. Brake for the Nouvelle chicane and go all in to make the corner. Once you've ridden the curbs, we're into the final sector. Carry the speed through to back, turn 12, and double down through the quick left-right for the first part of the swimming pool complex. A playing card should separate the car and the inside wall at turn 15, then hold your nerve through 16 to prepare for the Rascasse. Full lock once again, then get on the power and open up the route through Anthony Nogues. Get the DRS on, and your payout is a lap of the Monte Carlo circuit.
Yeah, that's the Monaco track, baby. Hopefully, we'll bring some actually exciting racing today. But there's going to be so much exciting racing today because today is the biggest day in motorsport, baby. We got so much going on. We got F1, we've got MotoGP, we've got Indy, we've got NASCAR. This Kyle Larson guy trying to do 2 races in one day. NASCAR, IndyCar. He's greedy, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, "Oh, we got a map here."
Yeah, this is everything this is global, dude. Yeah, and
Yeah, look at
then
us.
here's where the good stuff is, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
NASCAR Coca-Cola 6, Indy.
America, America. Oh,
Um, yeah, yeah, IndyCar. We've got actually someone who's actually there with motorsport.com covers you around the world with tracks around the globe. Let's hear from Lolita Camello in the States.
Good morning from Indianapolis Motor Speedway, where we're just hours away from the greatest spectacle in racing, the Indy 500. And a few hours after that, a new Indy 500 champion will be crowned. Now looking to achieve his own spectacle today is Kyle Larson, who for the second year is looking to become the 5th driver to complete the double, or running the Indy 500 and NASCAR's Coke 600 in one day. Last year's 1,100-mile attempt was mired by the weather as the storm that delayed the Indy 500 followed him to Charlotte and ended the race before he could even join it. Now, the last driver to have achieved the feat was Kurt Busch, who's actually been newly minted into the class of 2026 Hall of Fame. Now, after a fiery end to Ryan Hunter-Reay's day when his car went up in flames during Friday's final practice for Indy, DRR was able to rebuild it, including a new tub and rear end. Now, it was given time to run Saturday to make sure it was good to go for the race on Sunday. And moving on to Charlotte with NASCAR, Chase Briscoe will lead the Coke 600 field to the green flag today. With his Daytona 500 pole earlier this year, he becomes the 10th driver to win both poles for NASCAR's Crown Jewel events in 1 year. This is going to be a day of racing you're not going to want to miss. Hope you'll join us.
Yeah, these are the 4 races. We got 2 ovals. We got 2 classics on the Formula 1 side of things. A road course and a street course. It's got everything we can love. Oh! All right, and more than that, we got a man on the ground in MotoGP at Silverstone. How's it going, Ben? Give us the latest on MotoGP.
Oh, it's chaos here. Absolute chaos. This is a fantastic championship. I don't know if you boys ever watch MotoGP. We've already had 1 red flag. You know, first race started out, Alex Marquez, he crashes out. Then his brother crashes out on lap 2, red flag. Weird rule here, right? If the race hasn't gone more than 3 laps, they can re-rack and start again. So you've got 2 riders, 2 brothers, both hot-footed it back to the paddock, both got changed, jumped on their spare bikes, then they did the restart again. They're still going around here. Fabio Quartararo's leading at the moment, but high drama already here, you know, kicking off this great day of motorsport.
Did I hear that correctly? You could just respawn in MotoGP?
Yeah. These guys are superhuman. I think they are respawning. Yeah, exactly. Because there wasn't 3 laps completed of the race distance. If they can get back to the garage, then they can get changed and put their, you know, new race suits on because they're pretty damaged. They jump on the spare bike and then they line up and go again.
So it's the 2 brothers that crash. Is there any conspiracy talk going around? Are people thinking this is a family affair?
No, there's no conspiracy things here. No, these 2 brothers are, you know, they're family. They're going to compete, like 2 brothers. But you know, really good. You know, they're both champions. Well, one's the championship leader, one's second in the championship. So, you know, they're both still on the track at the moment. It's going to be really interesting to see how this pans out.
See, you want drama. What's more dramatic than that? 2 brothers fighting for the championship? I mean, you know, everyone wants a bromance in Formula 1. What about a literal brothers?
Is it Cain and Abel vibes, or they get along, or is it brutal?
Yeah, what's the vibe?
They get along. But it is funny. Like, listen, you know, I normally cover Formula 1 and Monaco. You've got these 2 pit stops being enforced. MotoGP doesn't need to do that. You know, these boys are crashing and getting ready and jumping straight back on their bikes. There's no artificialness here. You know, this is just raw adrenaline, and you know, these guys are tough.
That's right. Yeah.
Ben, are you trying to kill our stream? Are you trying to like get people to stop watching and go tune over to MotoGP? I don't understand what's happening right now.
Listen, we cover everything. No, we cover everything in motorsport. You know, MotoGP's great, Formula 1's great, the Indy 500 is going to be mega, and that Coke 600 as well. It's a long day, isn't it? But, you know, boy, yeah. This is setting the tone. You know, this is the benchmark. I want to see Formula 1 set a new level later on today. I mean, I was there last year in Monaco and it was a bit of a procession, and you boys have got a long day if it's another procession, because that's a lot of filling. But I'm hoping that everything is good and we start to see some drama there as well. Just need some rain there, really. That's all we need.
Well, what do you think is going to happen with this mandatory 2-stop? You think it's going to actually shake some things up?
Yeah, I think it's one of those ideas that was floated, and you know, in the media we were like, that's a bit of an artificial element, and the teams were on board with it. And I think that what happened is, as this race gets closer, they realise just how important it is now. The FIA have tightened up a few things as what you can and can't do. So you can't come in, you know, after the end of the first lap and do that, you know, that stop. And I think that it's going to be interesting. It's definitely going to play into the hands of some of these mid-table teams. Maybe someone that didn't have a good qualifying, you know, someone like the Mercedes who, you know, had a bit of a bad day yesterday. It may play into their hands, and I think that it's another element. You know, you were talking about Lando Norris earlier on. You know, he has got massive pressure on his shoulders, and I think it's just another element to, you know, get into his head as well. And you know, I want to see him deliver there. I want to see him, you know, succeed on the big stage. But I think that's going to be really hard for McLaren. You know, we're always talking about their strategy calls and the pressure that they're under to deliver, and this is just another element for them to contend with.
No, definitely.
We need a prediction.
Yeah. What do we got?
Prediction. Well, yesterday, right, I predicted Hamilton on pole. I just, I was fairly close, but I reckon Charles Leclerc. I reckon Leclerc can do it.
All right.
Interesting.
Hometown
Interesting.
boy
That's my
makes good
prediction.
again.
You
Hometown
think
boy
he
makes
gets
good
him
again.
at the in the turn, or you think there's going to be some strategy nonsense?
Well, listen, knowing how Monaco plays out and everyone is always jumping on Ferrari for getting their strategy wrong, I think this is going to flip it around and they're going to come good with the strategy. And I think you could be seeing a Leclerc win later on.
I like it.
Mm.
Ben, you're a man who goes with his heart. Lewis Hamilton on pole. You're a Brit in Silverstone. What can you say? You got to do it. You're not
Yeah.
You're
letting
out
these
on a
Yeah,
Lando.
this
limb.
is
You're
it.
not yet letting these young Lando fans take over just yet.
Look, I would love to. Look, I'd love to see him convert that pole into a win. But you asked me my prediction, and my prediction is Charles Leclerc winning. I think he's just going to do it. I think this season's been so tough for Ferrari, and I think this could be a turning point. Hamilton himself always has a good second half to the season, so maybe this is a turning point for him as well.
I like it. Well,
Yeah.
we will let you get back to everything going on in MotoGP. Let us know what's going on with these
Cool.
brothers. Make sure that they don't they can still have meals together as a family after the season's done.
I will do, and I hear you're coming here too. So just my little advice to you is, this is the summer at the moment, and look at me, coat on. You just pack a big coat when you come here, okay?
That's right. Prepare for rain. We experienced it
Okay.
last year. We'll be
Yes.
probably experiencing it again. And whoever wins this quiz will have to experience it as well. Thank you so much, Ben.
Thanks, Ben. Have a
Enjoy
good one.
the rest of your time at
Cheers.
MotoGP.
Thank you.
Right.
All right.
Wow. It is
I
so
guess
weird being like in my apartment and then talking to somebody
it's like actually has a job.
and it's doing like a real thing.
I know.
Like he's got the most high budget, legit. Like he's doing. It feels like he's doing real television,
Yeah.
and
And
we're just we're on Zoom.
you should see the rest of my room right now. It's chaos. Absolute chaos.
I'm feeling like I feel like Nico Rosberg right now during COVID. Remember when
That's right, that's right.
remember when everybody else was like on the track and he's just like in his room being like, "What's up?"
Yeah, with his cowhide in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I need. Well, let's act like we're real professionals now, because if you're in the Race Center Live, we've got the first 2 quiz questions for your chance to go to Silverstone, and if you want, meet the 2 of us. So let's get those quiz questions. Okay, question 1. Let's not answer. Let's let them answer, Matt, but we can have answers in our own head. What rule was introduced for the 25 Monaco GP?
Oh, I know that. What if I want to meet myself?
I mean, if you get this one wrong, you're really not paying attention, because we've been chatting about it. All right, here's the second question. We got 10 total. This is question 2.
What distance marks the point at
Mm.
which full race are rewarded? What if I want to save? What if I want to save motorsport some money and just answer these for myself? I'm just gonna turn the AC on real quick.
Let's see. We got Zach Brown talking to Laura Winter here.
Who's your daddy?
That was, I mean, he
You know,
really, he really
you know
is
what?
just
You know
so
what
full on.
Muhammad said? Our friend Muhammad. He said,
Yeah,
I think he wanted to say like, "Who's your daddy?" Like, I'm your daddy.
right,
But then he realized Lando's daddy was actually there. So
right.
then he pivoted.
Yes,
That's
fully.
what he thinks was what happened. He's like, "Who's your daddy?" And then he was like, "He's your daddy."
Yeah. Who's your daddy? It's him. It's both. We're the 2 rich guys, man. We're the 2 rich guys who made your life. Um, let's see. We got 10 minutes until showtime. All right. Yeah. I mean, I guess the big question is, how does this start go? And does Charles Leclerc send it turn 1.
Also, and they're asking Zach this.
Yeah.
Couldn't really hear his answer, but will Oscar take the bullet?
Right.
Will they use Oscar in some way?
In the chat, if people heard what Zach Brown said, can you give us what was at least the PR answer?
Yeah, I think he said, "Oh, well, winning the race is definitely important to us." I'm like, "Grr."
Yeah.
But
It hasn't seemed that important in the
but
past
but
at
but
times.
Mark Webber is just like looming. Yeah, where is
Yeah.
everybody watching from? Look at well, this is so weird. Oscar's just like on the little scooter going very slowly up, and he's gone.
Yeah. Barretto,
Texas,
Barretto in that
DC,
blue.
yeah.
Um,
Dude,
yeah, where's
swimming pool is my favorite turn because it's like there's a swimming pool there. Like I know what it is. All these random names.
I know. It's
It's the
like
only one. It's the only one that makes
Parabolica.
complete sense. Well, parabolica, I think it's because it looks like a parabolic. Um, that one's at least.
See, you're smart, man. What is a parabolic? Wait, I can't hear you.
You can't hear me.
Oh, no, I can hear you. Now you're back.
Jenny was like Jenny saying tunnel is pretty good.
Yeah, sure. Oh, parabolic
But
is just like an arc.
yeah,
Oh,
but it's very like where you are, and sometimes it's like easy to get lost on a track.
right.
Whereas like Monaco, you know where the hell you are. It's like, well, we're passing the boats now.
Right.
I know where that is.
I want to like
Oh
have
my
fancy
god, that
names
jacket
for
is insane.
yeah. Dude, I know. Mercedes has gone like space. It's like they've all gone Blue Origin. It's like learn from Katy Perry. This is not what people want.
But also like they've picked a hell of a year to go like really flamboyant without Lewis.
Look at us. Look at us. Look at us. Our engines will keep losing power. Our electrical systems keep shorting.
I my girlfriend just shot me the meanest look I've ever seen in my whole life. Cause it's 5:52 here.
Yeah. No, we've got
It's tough out here
we've got
being a
people
Formula One
watching
fan.
from Denmark, Australia, Holland, India, Japan. Damn, we got people from this is weird. It's crazy. We got global Vankas in the chat. Yeah. Ruth says it's Lando's race to lose. That is true.
That's a hot take.
Yeah.
Hot take. It's Lando's race to lose.
It's Lando's race to lose.
Unless you're K-Mag starting on pole that one time,
Yeah.
it's usually your race to lose when you're on
It's
pole.
always your race to lose from Paul.
Uh-oh. I get so nervous. Oh, it's like Ruth, don't when all those things are coming out, coming down the pike. I love the little
Oh yeah,
the wake. I love the wake
of
of
a
all the
boat.
boats.
Yeah,
Looks like a painting,
totally. The other, I wonder how many places Max can get it. I wonder because it's Max is starting on third now, so Max is going to be or fourth. He's going to be right behind Oscar.
Oscar's like,
Max,
son of a bitch. This
I know.
I can't
He's
catch a
like,
break. Are you kidding me?
All right, let's do a gas or brake here. Gas or brake lap 1 incident.
I'm
We're
going
thinking
gas.
you're going Gase?
I'm going gas.
See what people think. Lap 1 incident. I think definitely there'll be something. There's too many rookies in this field for there not to be some type of crash lap 1. It's just a
Yeah.
question of whether it'll be between, the people that we really care about.
Yeah.
I could definitely see it getting squirrely between. The only way that I would be like, oh well, it's obviously going to get crazy is if George Russell was up there in there as well, because chaos agent of
Yeah.
GR.
Yeah. This is I'm watching all the drivers go through now. Are you
Yeah,
at the part? I'm at Liam Lawson right now, but
I
we've
am
talked about this
at. Yeah,
when it goes from Alonso
yeah, to Kimmy.
to Kimi. It's just
Yeah,
brutal.
it's
It's just
violent,
brutal.
so
It's
violent. You can't do such a close up on the oldest guy in the
and
in
then
the
and then
sport,
and then just cut to this
and then cut
baby
to
face.
the 18-year-old.
Yeah.
Are we at the same? Are you on the
Max.
live, like
I'm at
the
Max.
red
I'm at
live?
Max. Yeah, but
I'm ahead of
sometimes.
Max.
Oh no.
Hold on. Oh no, you know what? I think I'm with you because I'm now on international. Yeah, we got the
Yeah, Alex
European run,
Jakes is
dude. This is
kind of.
this is the beginning of the European run. This is
Yeah.
where they all feel at home.
This is where when people there's a sense, when the pundits talk, they're like,
Yeah.
we'll wait till they get to Europe.
Yeah.
That's when it really starts to. It's when it matters.
This is when the season really starts.
Asia, America, Middle
Yeah.
East. That's all kind of. Wait till they come to Europe. Shut up.
So true.
Shut up. What is this? 1643? Nobody cares about Europe anymore. You know what? I've been to. I never want to go to. I'll be happy if I never go to Europe again. It's just churches, portrait galleries.
That's right. It's not like we're doing a giveaway, but you know what? We'll go to Europe one more time. We'll
England
go to Europe
famously
one
not
more
part
time.
of England, not part of
That's
Europe anymore.
so
Famously
true.
not part of Europe anymore.
So true. We'll go to the UK.
That's right.
But you could catch me dead in France.
That's right.
I have a friend who's in Monaco right now because she works for this restaurant group in New York, and I think they're trying to see if they can open more restaurants. And the guy, he brought like 75 cookies from the restaurant to hand out at the Monaco GP, like cookies from like the New York restaurant. And so my other friend comes over and is like, has a cookie for us. And we're like, what's this cookie? And she's like, oh, it's just blah, blah, blah. And then we like ask her more. And she's like, oh yeah, like they made like 100 cookies and they were like, we can only actually fit 75. So I was like, I got a Monaco runoff cookie. That's because let's be honest, this is what Monaco is really all about, is like people making business deals on these boats.
That's right. That's right.
That's like,
and we have to
with
suffer through a usually boring race so people can close deals.
And then we have to try to make it interesting for all of us, just like the regular fans who want to watch.
So Zach Brown could close that Chrome deal.
Dude, the amount of deals that were closed for the McLaren team at Monaco. It was funny when we asked Gunter, we're like, what about like deal making? And he was like, nah. It's like, they don't want me. Like Haas doesn't make deals in Monaco. It's like McLaren makes deals in Monaco. Red Bull makes deals in Monaco. The big boys.
But it's also like
make
people meet to make deals with each other. Probably nothing to do with Formula One.
100%.
Well, it's like, if I have a company, I'll buy a boat and then bring another client to impress them.
Exactly.
Kind of irrelevant to Formula One.
100%.
Or if I'm a sponsor of Formula One, I might have people I'm trying to sell. That sort of thing. Yeah, I'm sure Zach Brown is closed, but let's see if they can close here. Like, they close a lot of deals.
Right.
They close a lot of deals off the track.
Yes.
If Zach Brown, if McLaren could close half the amount of deals on the track as they closed off the track,
Yeah,
I mean, it would be they blow Mercedes, Red Bull
there'd be
out of the
nothing to talk
water in
about.
terms of dynasty.
All right, here we go. Oh my God, Charles Leclerc.
I don't think there's anything more terrifying than Charles Leclerc in second place with no championship on the
In
line
Monaco, in
in
Monaco.
Monaco. It's just,
Oh my God.
I mean,
Look, he's ahead.
how
Yes.
how hard is he going to be pointed?
Oh,
Like, how aggressively is that car going to be pointed at Lando Norris?
it's gonna be all up in his grill. It's gonna
Oh,
be like
interesting.
what?
So Verstappen's on the hards.
Yep. Hamilton, Alonso on the hards, and then Yuki and Liam both on the softs.
Well, if you're on the
Yuki,
saw,
keep Yuki. I think they want
there
Yuki to try to make
goes
up. I
my
think they they want Yuki to try to make up places,
no, or they're
or they're
just
gonna bring him
like
right in.
they're gonna bring him right in, and I mean, they're gonna try to use him in some way.
Yeah, yeah,
He's gonna be completely. Oh my God! I'm watching a race within a race. Now, if they were
yeah.
smart, they would have
Yes.
showed Brad going through the tunnel as they were going through the tunnel. Now that would have
Right.
been freaking cool. I'm nitpicking.
Now
But come
that
on, that
is
would have
too
been
many
cool.
levels of meta.
But then it would have felt like Brad was in the race, you know?
Right. Well, he is in many ways. Oh my God. What can go wrong? Mm, our producer told us that there was a dad joke about the F1 movie, which is, does Brad pit or does he pit twice, dude? Does he pit? Does Brad pit? That is the coolest version of like what a it's like armpit.
Oh, Lando.
Dude, Lando's mom is so cute, dude. Their family all yesterday were like hugging and crying and like I'm like, "Oh my God." This is why he's like not a psycho, but it's also why it's more devastating because you guys have a healthy, lovely thing, it seems like. Okay.
Here we go.
Here we go. Let's go. Let's go, Bearman. All right, here we go.
I think that's
Okay,
the
that's the
new
girlfriend.
yeah. Oh,
Oh, that was fast.
good one. Oh,
Oh, Max.
oh,
Oh,
Max.
oh!
Oh, he locked
Oh
up.
my God.
He locked up.
How much smoke came off all 4 tires? Oh, Charles is sniffing him.
He's through. He's through.
He's through, but those tires
Yeah, it
gonna
doesn't
all have
matter.
flat spots. Wow.
He can handle it.
I thought Max had him for a second.
Max, I'm disappointed. Yuki! Did Yuki
You
just make up a place or no?
I'm not sure. Oh!
Oh!
That's gonna be red. That was one of the Mercedes.
Green flag?
Oh, he's out. He's
Tra-
out.
That's epic. That's epic.
Wow.
How did that go green so fast? Did he just
He
pull
was
out?
able to back out. That was here comes Yuki into the pits. Okay.
Oh, yes, Yuki's gonna get cheap.
He's gonna
Yuki's
get
gonna get
a
a cheap stop.
cheap-ish pit stop.
Cheapish. Could have been less expensive, but
Yep, yep.
all right, that's
Oh,
gonna
oh,
help
oh,
Yuki.
oh God, what's happening with Haas? Oh.
Oh God. Well, he's gonna have some clear air
Oh.
now. That's good. You know, Haas, they're just
Antonelli. Rookie on rookie crime. Oh, because he got Antonelli.
Oh, and then Antonelli wanted it
Wow,
back.
and Antonelli didn't, and Antonelli didn't like that. Wow. Kimmy no like that. Kimmy no like getting overtaken.
See, I would just make sure if you do that on me, we're both going in the wall. That's just me.
Right.
That's just when I'm racing.
Yeah. If you're Bortoletto there. Yeah,
I'm
he
not
kind of avoided it.
I'm not going out myself.
Right. Wow. All right, so they brought in Gasly, Sonoda, Behrman, and Bortoletto. That's who's come in. I'm assuming they've put them on hards. I know Gasly's on mediums. Everyone else, the rest of them are on
Yuki's
hards.
on hards. Interesting. Why wouldn't you just bring him in again? Bring Yuki in Bring Yuki in one more time.
Yeah.
Bring him in again. What are you doing? Bring him in again. Bring him in again. Bring him in again.
I mean, if they're trying to run simulations for Max, which might be what they're trying to do, but it's on this track, it's like
Yuki could feasibly win this race if they bring him in again.
What do we think, chat? Should they bring in Yuki again and have him win the race?
Bring in Yuki again. Bring him in again. Am I crazy?
No, I mean that's what Ruth was saying right at the start.
Well, they have the safety car.
Right, especially now.
Bring him in again. What does Ruth say? Jeff Bezos.
Jeff
Boo.
Jeff
Boo.
Basil.
Ooh.
He's like, remember when everyone loved when I sent my wife and all those women up to space? Remember, it's such a good PR move by me to do that. Thank God I did that.
I do love getting my packages and I do love Amazon.
I mean,
that is true.
Yeah,
I can't hate that.
You can't hate the service. You can hate maybe the ways in which they make it possible, but the service is the service.
Am I crazy? Why don't they just bring those guys in again? They can just.
I think they should. Why not take the chance? Oh, damn! Look at that!
Max, I'm disappointed.
Oh my God! Look at all that smoke! Oh my God! Wow.
Great overtake by Bortoletto.
Really good overtake.
Great overtake. Childish. Childish.
Yeah. All right, VSC ending. They have not brought
I'm
Yuki
so
in.
upset. I'm so freaking upset. That was a podium for Yuki Tsunoda. Gone.
Yeah.
And he's on the
Sandoval.
medium. He's on the medium is, I guess, is the better tire, maybe.
Who is Yuki?
No, the medium, which is a better tire, I've heard. But I was like, he's on the medium, then stop him again and you're on the hard.
For who? Yuki?
Yeah. I think he's
I
on the
think he's on
medium.
hards right now. Or is he on mediums?
They thought he was on mediums. I'm so
I think
upset.
Gasly's on a medium.
I think I might have to walk away from this chat.
No,
I
he's
think I
on
might
a
have to stop
hard.
the stream.
Stop the stream.
They should have put him on a medium.
Yeah.
They did him again.
Okay. Oh, look at that. Our leaderboard's even better than the leaderboard on the actual broadcast. We've got all the tire compounds right there. See, this is why you watch our stream
Well,
and you don't
I
just
mean,
watch
beating
the
the
live
F1
broadcast.
tower, not hard to do.
Yeah, they
I mean,
certainly.
no offense to motorsport, but it is a low bar to clear.
They have been a mess this year over at this
Yes.
broadcasting team, but not here at motorsport.com. No further examination of
Between
Antonelli.
Bortoletto and
Yeah, I think nothing. Racing incident.
Toto is like, don't you dare. Nothing to see here.
Yeah. You did great. Gimme. That was great.
Kimi was just mad. He got absolutely mugged by Bortoletto. That was awesome.
He did get mugged by Bortoletto. All right. Interesting.
So he is helping.
Yeah.
He's also saving his tires. I mean, he's not really hurting himself. See, what he's got to do is just pray Ferrari. I mean, Oscar's got to literally start praying that Leclerc and Ferrari do something smart here because
Right.
he's out of this now.
I think also the thing is, this is what they were just saying. Like, Behrman's 3 seconds faster than a lot of these guys because he's in clear air. So even if I guess if you pitted Yuki again in the virtual safety car, he would just be bunched up with it's like what you want is for him to have clear air. We can just like literally be faster.
Right. But is the clear air that much better than like just getting all of your pit stops out of the way?
What they're saying is that Behrman is 4 seconds faster than Lando.
Well, yeah, because he had a.
Yeah, but I think this. They're managing tires. And that's huge. That Behrman on the hards in clear air is that much faster than Lando.
Yeah, but I mean, part of the reason why Behrman's in clear air is because he has such a slow stop.
Right, but that's where it's like you can potentially have some strategy here where it's just like get in the clean air. Like he made up those 4 seconds in 2 laps. Uh-oh, yellow.
No, 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 no. It's Sonoda, I think. Oh wait,
Oh, no,
oh, it's Gasly.
it's Gasly. Oh, there's gonna
He
be
can't have a clean weekend. Alpine is a mess. Their car's not that slow. That is so sick. That's so cool that the wheel is still spinning even though it's off the.
dude, there's gonna be debris all over the track. Little pieces of Gasly all over that this is gonna be a
Oh, did he? I'm
nightmare to clean
sorry.
up.
I'm sorry. I didn't completely get off the track. That was pretty good. Oh Jesus.
No, this is like it's like worse that he made it back to the pit. Like, it's
Because he
impressive.
spread it all out. Because he spread it up.
Wait. Oh, he couldn't stop. Oh my god.
FI. Well, the FIA
Not
is
Max, like not Max, like,
trying to take
being like,
advantage of a
"Yes." Yeah.
tragedy.
Of course.
But
Okay, here yeah.
Yuki.
Was this against
It's him and
Yuki?
Yuki again. Well, that's
Oh! He did
oh
whoa.
crazy. Sloppy. Sloppy.
Whoa. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I wonder how if he has any damage. Let's see what he says. See, idiot. What is he doing? Oh, that's 2
uh,
now.
that's 2 crashes with them.
Wow.
So,
Oh, I'm sorry, are they trying to put him back out?
yeah.
Gasly or brake, that's good. Okay, they're not trying to get him back in.
Palmer agrees with you, by the way. He's like, you're just making it worse. You're spreading all this crap.
Well, I guess he couldn't I guess he couldn't brake, so
It's like when you step in crap and you just
right.
walk all up the
And it
apartment
just
with
gets
it.
further into Alright, track's clear. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Oh god.
Max lives for the green flag restarts.
Oh, Max is sniffing him.
Oh, jeez. God, this is just hell. Just hell having Max behind you.
Oh my god.
Uh,
He's got DRS. Oh my god. All right, let's see here. Max is such a psycho. Max being like, why is he slowing down so much? Question will be, how deep do they go if you're Norris or Leclerc? Who makes that
What do you
first
mean?
move? Like, when do you got to do 2 pits?
Right.
So you got to figure out your timing on that. I mean, it's going to be about like the gap. Look at this, all these guys bunched up.
Well, how far back is Norris?
I mean, how far back?
Well, can Norris build a gap?
It doesn't seem like it. It seems like, uh-oh. The car in front. Oh,
Hajar.
Hajar. He's tattling on Hajar. Here we go. Hulkenberg coming in.
Yeah, Norris is not pulling away. Now the question is
Yeah,
that by choice?
right. Well,
Well, because
he's
Leclerc doesn't
probably
have
having to protect,
DRS.
and
Oh, because his tires are damaged,
the
so he
tires flat
can't.
spotted, and I think they were saying that he is just nursing the tires.
Wouldn't you want to?
Oh,
Let's see what he says.
okay. All cars we care
You
about.
care about brutal, brutal.
The Mercedes like, what about us? Like, we don't care about you. All right, there's
It's how we all
Colapinto.
feel.
Yeah,
That was something that Gunther said.
yeah.
He's like, when you're at Haas, you think you're so important, and then you become a fan of the sport. You're like, oh my god, like nobody cares about where Haas finishes. We're so irrelevant.
Yeah, right.
Like nobody cares about P10.
Albon's on Lawson. Hadjar coming in.
Oh, Lawson's holding up everybody.
Oh, he's playing defense. Those cars look so good.
Yeah. I don't know how Red Bull let
There it
their junior team have a
is.
better livery.
There we go. That's some teamwork right there.
Yep.
Let's see if Albon can get. Let's see if anyone can get anyone here.
Oh, see, look, now Lawson. I think they're saying that he might do it again. They're gonna build up
Might do
another
another
gap.
pit.
They're gonna build up another gap. Lawson's gonna hold everybody up again. He's gonna
Whoa.
pit again.
It's like, I can
I'm
do it.
glad
I can
they.
do
I'm
whatever you
glad they
want.
didn't check. I'm glad they.
That
Glad they
was, I
gave him a
know,
straight answer. That was rare. I was ready,
that
ready
was
to be like,
very
well,
rare.
ready to put the hold, like put him on hold. You hit the music.
1 second. We are checking.
Do, 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 do. All right, something's bound to happen now, so I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Yeah, go to the bathroom. Wow, Lawson just running a processional here. Yep. Once again, everyone, this is a big race weekend. Monaco. MotoGP also happening right now. Indy 500. The Coca-Cola 6. Kyle Larson doing both. We got a full day for you freaks. Yeah, Kyle Larson's going to attempt to go from an Indy 500, fly 428 miles, and do the Coca-Cola 6. We'll see if he can do it. He'll take a helicopter from the Indianapolis Motor Speedway to a seemingly private jet, fly down there, jump immediately in the car, and then race. All right, we got Alonso in the pits. Okay, that's he had to stop for Ocon.
His best friend. He called him the worst teammate
Oh,
ever. Oh yeah, Easter.
he lost a place to Hajar. I love the way that the Ferrari boys are talking to their guys. They're like, "Guys, just tell me. Lead me, daddies. Tell me where to
I've got
go. Tell me what
faith.
to
I've got
do.
faith.
I can do anything you want. Just tell me what."
So Hamilton's got a little gap.
Yeah. Damn, everyone's gonna be Lawson is just ruining everyone's race. Yeah, they're discussing the idea of doing like 2 pit stops at the end of the race. Yes. I'm loving the fire from Alonso. You know why? Because he, like, actually has a decent like, whatever upgrades they've made have actually been decent. Because even if Alonso even can sniff a good result, he'll be right back on his stuff.
Yeah, no, the car. I mean, knew he's arrived. He's like, all right, I'm
Yeah.
interested now. I'll pay attention now to this
Right.
car. I'll take a look. I'll put my clipboard down for 1 second to look at this year's car.
Right. I think Behrman is on his last tire.
What do you mean?
Think I think he's done the 2 pit stops now. There it is. Oh,
Who's coming in?
Lando's coming in.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay,
Oh, all right, we'll see.
okay,
How do well, his tires were no good.
okay.
Didn't look that quick. That's okay.
2.7. So so we've seen both Overcuts and undercuts work so far. Oh, Hadjar's coming in again. All right, this is Hadjar's last stop.
N Well, let's see what Leclerc can do in clean air now.
Yeah.
Leclerc's gotta put a crazy lap in.
Wow. That's
Wow.
crazy.
Brilliant, brilliant.
Okay. Oh, wow. They
They
think they're
really
gonna be
think they
able to
can.
get they think they think the undercut is powerful. Oh, no!
Idiots,
Jesus!
idiots, idiots. They they really
Oh
are an
my
they're
god!
amateurs. They're freaking amateurs.
Let's see what he says. Yeah, he's like, "Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
You gotta pick up the pace now. We really it's really
yeah."
important that you make up for our mistakes here.
Let's see what happened. Rear left. Not good. Not good.
But
Hmm.
our out laps, I think we said heard from Alonso that out laps are pretty difficult in these hard tires.
Right.
So it's not like you could just go. But Piastri's got plenty of clear air. See what he can do.
Yeah, Piastri and Norris both have clear. I mean, that was the idea, right?
It's interesting. Yeah, it's interesting. Piastri's got clear air, and Leclerc's got clear air.
All right, let's do a gas break.
Verstappen's
Is
gonna get. Is Leclerc
Yeah,
gonna get Norris? Is Leclerc gonna get Norris? Gas or brake?
yeah, yeah. Oh, they're bringing him in. They're bringing him in. Well, that leaves Max Verstappen in first place, which is a place you never want to leave him in.
There's
I
gonna
got
be a
no.
safety
Here's
car. Watch. There's gonna be a safety car. Watch.
Yeah.
And Max gonna get a cheap stop. He's not gonna. He's not gonna get him. He's not gonna get him.
Well, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Wow, not Ferrari
Perfect.
with the fast stop.
Perfect. Perfect.
Perfect. 2.
That's the best pit stop of the year, almost. Damn.
So Behrman
First pit.
and Hadjar. Dude, Hadjar, let's see what his gap is to Ocon, but he's looking good.
Yeah.
If his tires don't degrade like crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. The question is how much of a gap does he? How slow does he go now? Oh, he's 10 seconds back on
On Ocon.
Ocon. Yeah.
Means he's 25 seconds behind Alonso. Yeah, 30 something seconds behind Hamilton. But this is a slow pit stop. This is a you lose a decent amount of time on this one. Damn, this is chaos. Where's Ruth Busco when you need her?
You know what they need? So
Yeah.
far, the first pit stop hasn't done anything to change the leaders. Well, we'll see what happens when Verstappen comes in.
No, the only thing of note has been that Hamilton, I
Eh,
think, got Hadjar. Where's
thrilling.
Piastri? Oh, he's mad. That's Oscar Piastri's version of I'm completely furious. Him saying, "So,
Now what's the plan? 'Cause I
what's
think
your
we've heard
guys'
of it.
genius plan? Because that one didn't really work, did it?"
Okay, nerds, what's
Yeah.
next?
What else?
What else you got for me?
What other brilliance do you have for me this afternoon?
What's the next thing the computer says?
Yeah. Tell me what
Idiots.
ChatGPT has to say now. He is pissed.
He's giving Napoleon Dynamite. Oh, look at that top. I love the top knot.
Dude, that's my dude, she's my namesake. Muller, dude.
Maybe she's related to you.
We might be. We might be related.
Is it Mueller or Mueller? It's got like a
It's
German
Mueller, but I think that's what we were as well before, back like
before you were forced to leave that country at some point.
yeah, damn. Lawson.
Who came up with the idea for the Monaco Grand Prix?
Oh, we got more quizzes.
Yeah,
Who came up with that idea? Oh,
guys.
damn. Yeah, gotta get on it. What unprecedented result occurred in the 2024 Monaco GP?
I don't remember.
I think I know. Jenny says Charles won. That's the unprecedented thing that happened in the 2024 Monaco GP.
Yeah, that's the only thing I remember.
That is unprecedented.
Ooh, Piastri's creeping up.
He's creeping.
He's creeping.
I need to see at least one dive bomb from one of these boys. One attempted pass.
So I think Max is just goal hanging at this point for a safety car. He's cherry picking.
Yeah. Hit him with a
Toto's
surprise
like,
moment, George. Crash, George. Let Kimmy at him. Kimmy will take care of him. Release
can we
Kimmy.
in the yeah, that'd be amazing if they were like really like we'll swap places and Kimmy will just take him out.
We'll just crash. Just force him into the wall.
The enforcer. The enforcer. So Kimmy's going to attempt a dive bomb. If it works, great. If not, you're through.
Max complaining about his tires. They're like, just hold on. Toto just told George to send it. Just give us a second. Just give us hold up. Just
George is about to try something stupid.
George is about to George.
Do you remember Singapore?
Yeah. Come on, George. Come on, George.
Well, Well, now Williams is gonna be like, Toto, tell George to send it, Alex.
Yeah. It would be beautiful if they start, like, fighting with each other, though, because of the vowels.
Oh my God, he is
Such a
going
company
very
man.
slowly. Look at that.
Yeah. Oh. Alright, Max coming in.
Oh, you're ahead of me.
Oh, am I? I'm live. Max
I'm
is
live
just
too,
in the
but
pits now.
yeah. Perfect pit stop.
2.3. Let's see who else gets by. There goes Leclerc. Hmm. Okay.
All right, so
How
far these
much of
pit
this
stops
will
haven't done
ultimately
crap.
Yeah, so far it's sound and fury signifying nothing.
All right. Still the same. Nobody's been able to strategize. I mean, other than Hajar, it hasn't
Yeah.
gonna. Ooh, ooh.
Ooh. Yeah, well, you fully have to, like, sacrifice. Like, if you're gonna do what Hajar and or if you're gonna do what Lawson and now
Well, you
seems
also
like
got to
Sainz are
have.
doing,
You also got
you
to
have
be
to
close
sacrifice
together.
one of your guys.
You also got to be close
Right.
together.
Hmm. Let's see what Norris has to say. Oh, just get these bums out of my way. Excuse me.
Excuse me, Lance
Excuse
Stroll. I have a
me.
championship to win.
Excuse me, I'm having a flawless weekend for once. Can you please get out of my way? Jesus.
Somebody send one.
This
Keep me
would
awake here.
this would
Jesus.
be where something crazy would happen. Oh,
Yeah, he looks slow coming out of there. Gas or brake? They're trying to put lipstick on a pig with this two-stop strategy.
full gas. No,
Gas
they
or
need
brake?
to
This two
do
stops is lipstick on a pig.
yes. Whoa, Behrman. Wow. That could have been
It's like, haven't
who
you
saved
seen
that.
George Russell? Like these cars will just turn off if you hit a bump.
Yeah, I know. I was like, well, there goes that electrical system.
Where are my blue flags?
Wow. Where are my blue flags? Guys,
Blue
where are the
flags.
freaking blue
Ding
flags?
ding 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 ding. He needs a butler bell. Blue flags, please. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh no, George Russell's George Russell's about to be depressed. Lando Norris lapping him.
Bye.
Bye. Good luck. Good luck with the rest of your race.
your best Carl Anthony Towns
Yeah.
impression. And after all that,
After all that, oh my god. This is a joke.
just in
Well,
general,
Monaco
just this
needs to
whole
do
situation is yeah, what do they
is
need to
what?
do? They need to just go karting.
Or what this is what Gunter said, they need to extend the track into the bay.
What do you mean by into the bay? Yeah.
Like, Gunter said that they're building all these, like, basically, like, almost like piers into the bay where they're building, like, houses and stuff. It's like
Yeah.
you can just extend you could build out a track so that it's, like, half of what it's been, and then you add, like, an area maybe with, like, a long DRS straight or some place where these guys can actually pass.
Yeah.
Because it's like, other than I mean, Monaco's famous for sure, but, like, the race is kind of the thing. Like, they need this race, and you're all billionaires, so just do it. Spend the money and make the track if this race was actually good, could you imagine?
Well, you could just add a little like a little straight
Right, exactly.
into deep cut.
Deep cut. Let's see.
He probably knows the difference between the shifts between a 72 and a 75 shift car.
Yeah.
The difference in the gearbox.
No, that actually means something to him. Alright, Albon's coming in for the pits.
Yeah, Signs held.
We'll see if he actually gets
Why
them. I'm
hasn't
assuming they
Signs slowed enough people up?
I assume that he has, and he'll be able to come out in
Not
front of
really.
them.
Oh no, because Lawson's done it.
Yep. He hasn't cleared Lawson, but he has cleared Science. Lawson's on softs though, so he's probably gonna have to come in soon as well because he's already come in. But we'll see if his race has totally been ruined or compromised by holding everybody up, which would be the assumption. Science having to hold up people for Albon. Well, that's what you have to do when you're a number two driver. You know, you guess that's what you got to do. You've got a guy like Albon.
They're treating Piastri like a number two driver now too. Apparently, Ruth is saying that they're using him to help Lando's race.
Mm.
Sure as Oscar's thrilled.
Yeah. Like he was with that
Fir-
tire strategy.
First, Hattie Piastri loses her K-pop albums.
Now this.
Now this. It's a tough week for the Piastri family.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, Hattie Piastri had her car broken.
We got another quiz question. What was the last time someone passed for the lead in dry conditions at Monaco? What? That's such a depressing question.
1842.
Yeah.
It was a chariot race.
Wow. All right, here's
They
the
need to
sixth
go
question of
karting.
10. Remember, if you get these right, you win. You get to go to Silverstone. When did the first red flag due to an incident at Monaco occur? See, you care about this podcast, you should know this. Do I know this? Absolutely
What
not.
did they just not used to have red flags? This race is so old.
And once again, if you get as more questions right than the other people, you get two tickets to the Silverstone GP, baby. And if you want a meet and greet with the two of us, but more importantly, you'll be in Stone. This is real giveaways right now. All right,
I really think
so
I don't care how boring the race is. If you're on a super yacht like that,
yeah,
must be pretty sick. This is the best shot ever.
that is such a
This
sick
is
shot.
so cool.
They've really been. This is where they've been crushing it this year with these aerials.
This is the greatest. This is the meme of Martin Scorsese cinema.
Yeah.
Incredible, incredible shot. Where's
No, I
Brad
mean,
Pitt?
where is Brad Pitt?
How is Brad Pitt not? I think, dude. When they asked Kimmy about the movie, did you see this clip?
No, what did he say?
Brutal, dude. He went.
What did he say?
He goes, it was good. It was very long. I was like, Jesus. How are you gonna say it was long, dude?
Dude, he's Gen
Nobody's
Z. He's
ever
like, it wasn't
liked
like
a
a
movie that
TikTok.
uh, you can't say a movie's long and then say you
Y-
liked it.
Yeah.
The first thing you say about a movie that it was long,
Yeah, that's
brutal.
bad. That's rough.
That's bad. It was long. Esteban Ocon was like, he goes, I wish they'd focus more on the racing, but it was the greatest movie of all time. I was like, okay, I don't really know how that works.
That's amazing. Ocon was looking kind of cute this morning in the drivers parade.
He was. I have
He's
such
let
a
his
hard
hair go like
time.
a little bit more like he's let his hair because they're not saying he's like always like slicking his hair.
Yeah.
He let his hair
He's
kind of
just
be
a
just a little more like
little poofed.
natural, a little more poof,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it was working in his favor
I just feel like the clothes wear him all the time. He hasn't
fully.
found he's a little Benson Booning. Like, I don't think he's found his look
Yeah.
yet.
He's Benson Booning.
Why is every TikTok I see Benson Boone
I'm
hatred?
People hate Benson Boone, dude.
And I
Everyone
always
hates
watch it. I'm
Benson
like,
Boone.
okay, why does this person hate Benson Boone? Who is the
Yeah,
Benson
people
Boone of Formula One?
Lance Stroll.
Lance
Just like
Lance Stroll.
like a safe
In
person for people to hate.
yeah, industry plant.
Yeah.
He is a safe like, everybody agrees that he sucks, so if you hate him, you're not gonna get any pushback.
Right.
Lance Stroll is the Benson Boone of Formula One.
Yeah. Oh!
Oh,
Oh, I am the unluckiest driver in the world.
now is that gonna yellow flag it?
Yellow, at least in that area.
Oh, no, it's green.
Damn.
I am the unluckiest driver in the whole world. He was on for points. He has 0 points this year.
Another Mercedes engine going down.
That's brutal.
That is brutal. Okay, wait, we got another.
Wow.
Nope, no safety car.
That guy looks so sad to not be pitting. He was like, "Oh." Was all ready.
I mean, once the race starts, you are just kind of like, so all their work is basically done just to not mess up a pit stop, which is, not an easy task if you're part of the McLaren organization this year.
Well, if you're Ferrari, if you're the mechanic, you do your second pit stop, you can go have a beer.
Right, right, right.
Your job is over. Hey, can you go faster? Thanks. That's our
Yeah.
strategy. That's our wisdom for you.
Damn, look at that.
Disney and F1. Mickey
Mickey
Mouse.
plus F1, dude. That's when you know. Well, this is a snooze. Let's go to the chat. What do people in the chat want to discuss? Why don't you guys give us some topics to talk about? Because we'll see how this shakes up at the end, but it looks like we're in processional vibe.
Guys, not all at once.
Celebs on Gridwalk. Who was there, Jenny? Were there any celebs? Who's in Monaco this year? Oh, Albon just kissing his
Ooh,
ass.
That's my favorite when they do
It's so
that.
sick.
My favorite.
I know.
God. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I come to talk with you again because a vision softly creeping. He's got 0 points. Lance is bodying him right now.
I know.
Crazy.
Oh my god. Mercedes gonna get lapped again. Oh my god. Even the Mercedes mechanics are like laughing and shaking their head in disbelief. They're like, what?
Remember when we used to be the class of the field?
Yeah.
Now we suck.
Now we're gonna get double lapped and we haven't even pitted yet.
Naomi Campbell. Flavio's ex.
Oh my god. Drama.
Flavio's
Maybe
ex
they're
was
getting back to maybe they're
awkward.
getting back together. Maybe they are getting back together.
Yeah, guys, I heard that Flavio and Naomi Campbell might be getting back together. That's what I heard.
That's right.
That's what I heard.
That's what I heard too.
There's someone watching the stream being like, they were together?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy. Guess what? Guess what? He has a kid by Heidi Klum as well.
All right, they're finally Albon and Lawson.
Lawson, you did your job.
Oh,
Oh, Lawson's looking good.
Lawson's made up. Yeah,
He's made up 1 place.
yeah. I mean,
It's huge.
that's
That's exciting.
round these parts.
Well,
The brothers, Marquez brothers in MotoGP, going for the championship this year. Finished third and fifth today
after crashing out, both of them.
after crashing out
You
and
should
running back
not
to the
be able to
pits.
you should not be able to crash and then return respawn. That seems unfair.
Respawn, baby. Wow.
Maybe there's just so many random incidents in the first 3 because you're allowed to do it in the first 3 laps. Maybe there's just
Right.
so many incidents that you should be allowed to respawn.
Yeah.
It's crazy you have to change your clothes after you crash because, like, your clothes sustain damage, like your
Right.
armor.
Yeah.
It's like Halo or something. You have
Well,
armor.
yeah, that was the biggest when our friend got a motorcycle and I was asking about like motorcycle gear. It's like the gear is described in the amount of meters that you can slide before it like burns to your skin. So it's like, oh yeah, these are
Yeah,
100 meters. Like these are 100-meter gloves, 100-meter jacket.
See, at that point, I would just be like, "Well, I'm out. I'm out."
Yeah, but
That's
you
how they
see these
measure
guys
these.
when they crash, like, especially in MotoGP, you just watch them, they're just, like, sliding on asphalt. They're just like,
Right, right,
here I am." Like,
right, but the guys on the road, they don't have that gear.
right, no. They don't have that runway. Oh my god, now they've swapped Albon and Sainz.
What?
So now he's gonna return the favor. Oh, Piastri! He's been having trouble with the rear end here. Oh, Kimi Antonelli. Um, so now Albon is going to hold up the pack
What?
for Sainz to build a gap and be able to pit and then seemingly give the place back, but we'll see.
Wait, what?
So Sainz was holding up the pack for Albon to like clear enough of a gap where he could pit, right?
Right.
Now
So
that
now
Albon's
Albon's gonna
pitted
hold it.
twice, now Albon's gonna hold the pack to give Sainz clear air so that he can do this. This is this You're talking to James now on international.
Oh, interesting. You're on international?
Yeah.
At this point, if I'm Russell, I would just retire the car.
Right.
It's like, that's so unfair that they're doing this smart thing. Man, James Vowles is feeling so freaking smug right now.
Yeah, and he's like
Brutal.
he's talking smack about the rules. Oh my god, Toto, you see that?
He's
Just
like,
gave
"Not
like a
now,
little
guys.
like just no, no. He goes, I
Guys,
know I'm here
I
this week, but no. Wow. Yeah, Val's talking smack about these new rules. He goes, well, it's not how I like to go racing, but when you make the rules stupid, we do stupid things. There's nothing you can do with this. I guess you just gotta, like I've said before, you have bespoke Monaco cars. Well, the only people that haven't stopped are Russell and Antonelli. Are they gonna finish like truly last in this race?
who?
They might. The two
Who?
Mercedes. The Mercedes. They haven't taken their stops yet. They haven't taken a single
They're
stop yet.
they're goal hanging.
Yeah. Oh, there's Lando creeping up. Oh my god.
What?
He's about to lap all them again. He's about to double lap the field. Lando and Leclerc are just going to double lap the entire field.
All right, Leclerc, pick up the pace. Let's put some pressure up.
Well, they still need to do
Let's
their
test
second
it.
stop.
I know, but this is boring.
It's very boring.
I mean, we should get a trophy or something to have to
I
stream
know
it.
they really
Crazy.
they were like, we need guys, we need. I'd like to think it's because we're that good that we can make a race that's this bad kind of fun. Should we talk 500 a little bit? Indy 5? Dude, I put $5 on Robert Schwartzman to win.
You should have put $18. What are you doing? You're not thinking this through.
I should have put $6.
Oh, is that lucky? If it's a
I
third
thought
of
it's all
high?
multiples of 6, isn't it?
No, it's multiples of 18.
Oh, wow. Let's see what BetMGM has going on.
See, we're the only people that would be Jewish enough to ask Lance Stroll about the 18. Like, no one's asked
That's
him.
true. Yeah, it's true.
Like, that's a Jewish
Oh,
thing, right?
let's see.
That's just Russell, the concerned citizen. It's dangerous.
Yeah.
He's driving too slow.
Yeah, I'm just worried about his
dangerous.
safety. Let's see here.
Bring in an Oscar. See if they could not screw this up.
All right. That was better.
All right.
That was better. All right, Indy 5. Race winner. Pato's favored plus 475 with Pelot. They are both are plus 475. If Max can put in decent laps here, I guess he has a shot. They're still hoping for the safety car. Newgarden's plus 700 coming from the back.
That's a good bet, honestly.
He's third.
That's honestly a good bet.
He's third.
Oh,
Scott Dixon.
No, that's okay.
Nice pit there. Yeah, he's worried about Piastri.
So, Brian, how miserable? What's more miserable, this GP or like being at your girlfriend's college reunion?
They feel similar. You know, they feel similar. 100% pace, please. I bought like a sweat. I wasn't wearing the right colors, right? So I bought a Princeton sweatshirt and a Princeton hat.
But you didn't go to Princeton, so you can wear whatever colors you want.
That's right. But there was like come on, man, like gotta rock the orange and black, the orange and white, whatever.
Right.
So we went to like the campus store or whatever, and I bought a sweatshirt and hat. $130. It's crazy. And the bill and then they said $130. Let's see this. Excuse me, sir.
Oh, the cameraman screwed it up.
Excuse me, sir.
Most important pit of the
race.
So you bought the sweatshirt?
Yeah, but the price came up and I went, oh, perfect price. And Catherine was like, my girlfriend was like, thank you for coming to this. Like, I really appreciate it.
See, I don't like, you got me here. Now you're making me buy swag.
Yeah, dude.
And so someone could come up to you and be like, so did you go to Princeton? That's amazing. No, my girlfriend went to Princeton.
I just lie, dude. I go, yeah, class of 2025. I am 22 years old. Oh. Yes, George Russell's cutting corners. Obsessed. We're in desperation times.
Wait, Well, what's crazy is like if you're allowed to intentionally drive slowly, I should be allowed to intentionally cut the corner and then
Yeah. Yeah, fair.
yeah, and then he'll take the penalty. Yep. Love this. Oh.
What do I look like? I'm like
He just had to do it. He had to do it for his own safety.
Wow. I'll take the 5 seconds. He's like, "This is BS."
He might take a 10-second penalty, but I don't think he cares. He's out of the points anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter for him.
He's just there for the vibes now. Like,
Yeah,
you're gonna be here for the vibes.
he's a vibe merchant.
I mean, now that Lewis is gone, he's their main vibe guy.
Right. Oh,
Uh-oh.
no. Wait, what just happened?
You switched Did you or you just
Oh
switched
god,
your,
what did I do?
computer mic. Just switch to your computer
Yeah,
mic.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Computer camera. Drive through. This is what I've always wanted, to be alone, to have my own solo show. Kimmy Kimmy did it again. The Wow. It's just a protest. This is political at this point. They're just trying to make a point that this is against. Oh, he gave it back. Ah, why'd you do that? Why did he give it back? If you I like that move. When in the States, you commit a crime on purpose because you wanna take it to the Supreme Court. You're trying to make a point. Rosa Parks, she sat in the front of the bus. She wanted to get arrested so she could challenge a rule. I think this is a heroic. Oh, wow. No, he actually did it because these guys are. Yeah, I think these guys are getting held up by these the abrupt braking. I think they are feeling like these guys are stopping abruptly. But yeah, I wonder if there's a way to enforce, like, driving too slowly. It seems a little antithetical to what we're trying to do here. You should be trying to go as fast as possible. What do you guys think? Do we like the driving slow on purpose? I know you have to maintain your tires, so it's, like, very hard to it's a how do you grade. Oh, they're telling George he's gonna be happy to hear this. He prefers not to speak. See, if you were to adjudicate driving too slow, how would you do it? Because how do you argue that the guy's driving slow on purpose versus saving his tires, right? Kind of a tough thing to do. Um, should there be a minimum lap time with no damage? There should be a minimum lap time with no damage. So you should figure out what the time you can do to save tires is versus yeah, that's what it should be. I just fixed it. Did I just fix this? Or you can't brake in the straights. There's, like, certain places where you can brake and certain places where you can't, like on the straight. You shouldn't be braking on the straight. That's not where you save that's not how to save tires. They can figure this out. They can figure this out. Brian, are you on? Are you back? Okay, got it. Got it. I mean, at least people are doing something interesting, these blockers.
Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah,
Hello, 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 hello.
yo,
Can you hear me?
yeah, we hear you,
Yes,
Brian.
I'm back?
Yeah,
Amazing.
what happened?
I have no idea. Wow. So now we got a couple more quiz cues. Who was the only driver since 1985 to win the Monaco GP from lower than P3 on the grid?
Feels like a 50-50 to me.
Yeah. Before Charles Leclerc in 2024, who was the last Monegasque driver to win the Monaco GP? Oh, I didn't even think there was anyone before Charles Leclerc.
No, I think there was one.
Yeah, those were 7 and 8 of the questions. We got 2 more. Once again, if you get these questions, if you nail the test, you can win a trip to Silverstone and then also have the pleasure of meeting us. The Silverstone race will be better than this one. We do guarantee that. That's a guarantee. Wow. This is a
I don't
mess.
think they get to have a race anymore.
It feels like it's hitting that point, doesn't it?
I'm at that point. We gave you the 2 pit
Uh-oh.
stops.
Yuki Tsunoda with Lance Stroll behind Kimi Antonelli.
It's like, yeah, it looks nice. It must be nice. It's really nice for the people there, but I think they're all having a little too much fun out there. I remember, you talking about I have an actor friend who's like, "You hate to see people having too much fun and you're not
Right,
really a part of it." This feels like it's titrated too much for the people there
right,
and not enough for the people watching at home.
right.
And I think that's what we're gonna be doing for the next 20 laps, is we're gonna be fulminating against the old F1 because there's all this hate for the new tracks. Oh, we're getting rid of Imola. We're getting rid of these old tracks and making way for these. Some of these old tracks suck. They're really
Yeah,
bad. They're not good. Miami was a pretty good race.
yep,
Vegas, remember Vegas? The first Vegas race. That Vegas race was amazing.
yeah,
I think they should do. I think they should do now. I think they need to build. They need to expand this track, or they need to do what Bernie did. Bernie suggested sprinklers.
yep,
Wet it, get it wet. Nothing is harder. I've done some pretty challenging things in my life.
yep.
I think trying to do Monaco in the wet in a video game is one of the hardest things I've ever done. I don't think I've ever completed a lap.
No,
It is
that's
so
that's
freaking hard.
level impossible.
Yeah.
Now, this is so now Lando's in Max's DRS. Leclerc's behind him. Max is just gonna slow them up. There is an opportunity for a crash gate. if you're Yuki Tsunoda. If Yuki crashed into someone and they red flag the race, then Max would be leading, and Max would win the Monaco GP.
If
Now, I'm
Yuki
not saying that
crashes,
it
I mean, that would be
if
I
there was
mean,
a red flag right now,
Yuki cannot afford to crash by accident here. I mean,
right.
people are already so suspicious of Red Bull all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think this is a tight enough championship for them to risk everything.
No.
I mean, yeah, but nothing would stop Yuki from attempting an overtake. He's got nothing to lose.
Oh my god. Does Lando
What happened?
just like
What
he's on fresher tires than Max. He's in Max's TRS. Like, don't try anything crazy.
why would he try?
Because he's
Why would
got
Lando try
pace and
anything?
because Leclerc's on his ass and because he can get excited. Because Max is trying to back Lando into Leclerc, and it's working.
Uh, Interesting. But he's also backing Lando into himself.
Right.
Oh, but he knows that Leclerc ah, but psychologically, Leclerc is more likely to do something than
Right.
that's
Well,
brilliant.
he's waiting for a safety car, and if he can make a safety car because he can force the 2 guys behind him to crash into each other,
I'm
then
surprised
even
Leclerc
better.
hasn't gone for it yet.
Gotta keep your wits about you with Charles Leclerc behind you.
So Lando's gotta just not make a mistake. Otherwise,
Yeah. Oh my god. Wow. Alex will finish the race P9. Don't worry. Playing the team game.
well, like we
Carlos
said,
Sainz.
Carlos Sainz is the number 2 driver. He's the number 2 driver to Alex Albon. Check
That's
the
right. They have a
points, guys.
clear.
All you Sainz fans pointing to the points table for years with Charles Leclerc, like, look at the points, look at the points. Look at the points, MFers. Look at the points. You live by that stupid points argument, you die by the points argument. By the points argument, Alex Albon is like 9 times better than Carlos Sainz. 9 times better. So Jenny is blowing up the Discord. How is the why do you think that the commenter here says the two piss ups has made it worse. Look how bored Lando's girlfriend is. Jesus. Even his mom is bored, and her son is
Yeah.
gonna win.
Well, it is, like, after, like, the thrill of the Saturday, and then, like and like, "Okay, now let's do the real thing," and you're like, "This is the
Yeah,
real thing?"
anticlimactic.
It's like, it's all about the
It's like when you go to a great restaurant and the appetizer is
Yes.
amazing,
Yeah.
and then you have the main course, you're like, "Whoa,
Yep,
this main course is not as good as the appetizer. I
yep.
should have just ordered a couple of apps." There's certain restaurants like that where you like, you should just crush apps.
That's how I felt about the
Don't
movie Anora.
mm,
Appetizers
great
amazing,
appetizer.
great
Entre
appetizers. First hour
Yeah.
of that movie, I was like, is this the best meal I've ever had?" And then at the end, I was like, "Oh, alright. Can I order the calamari again? That was really
Yeah.
good."
That was how I felt about Midsummer, but even worse.
Yeah.
I was like, "This is the best first hour of a movie I've ever seen in my life."
Damn. Yeah, this is a tough one. Wow, George Russell for the drive-through penalty. Whew. Monaco got me out here yawning, dude. Let's watch him
I
wait
mean,
here for 20 seconds. Oh, wait.
I thought he had a drive-through.
I thought
Oh,
he did too.
dude, if Let Them Eat Cake was a race, it would be Monaco Grand Prix. We're the freaking plebeians. We're the
Yeah,
freaking we're the fucking
sitting outside Versailles.
the bourgeois. Yeah. We're when are we gonna storm the Bastille and take things into our own hands? This is unacceptable.
Norris is slow. Oh, Max will be disqualified if he because they were saying that you'll just get a 30-second penalty if you don't stop, but you'll actually be disqualified. So Max will have to pit. He'll probably pit literally on the last lap.
Wow.
Oh, back to that shot.
I
Damn,
mean, I
that
can just
shot.
look at this. I can just look at this.
I know. It's like, just
Some
show
more
me
interesting than
this.
the race.
Now they're asking them to swap positions, even though Sainz is
Apparently,
like,
you
let's
need
do
to
it on the
be
last
3
lap
seconds a lap faster.
in order to pass.
Yeah.
Jesus.
They should go karting on this track or something.
Truly.
I was watching Kimmy race Martin Brundle on a lawnmower race. I was like, this is
Yeah.
more thrilling than anything I've ever seen in my life. Kimmy was so happy doing a lawnmower race.
Well, it speaks to like it's old school Formula One versus new. I mean, I guess they've been complaining about this race for decades,
Years.
but
Yeah.
now that it's becoming more and more big in terms of like an actual sport that people watch on a global scale. Like Formula One's business used to be just completely B2B. It was like businesses would buy stuff from it was all like they didn't care about the consumer.
But they didn't care about it as a television product either.
Right.
It was like this is an amazing race to just attend, I'm sure.
Right.
To just
For
watch these cars go by in this amazing, beautiful principality.
right.
But I mean, just to watch it on television is brutal. Like if I'm not on the boat,
Oh, damn. Pastry. All right,
I
guys,
feel
we
like
got the last 2 quiz questions coming up. Which driver has finished 5th in the last 3 Monaco GPs? Whoa.
that's a good question. That's a
That is a
solid
good
question.
question. Okay. The last one. Who we had the checker flag of the 2024 Monaco GP? I'm not sure. These are good quiz
I mean,
questions, y'all.
whoever got it has earned it.
Big prize. And if you are the winner of today's um, quiz, you will receive an email from motorsport.com for Silverstone at motorsport.com. So be on the lookout for that to see if you are going to have a ticket to Silverstone, baby. And if you want to meet us, God, I can't wait for races that are not this one.
Thank God for the live stream, though, right, guys? You have
Totally.
people to commiserate with. Thank God for us. Thank God
Thank
for me and
God for
Brian.
us.
What I'm trying to say. Have you ever
Verstappen.
been to Monaco, Brian?
No. Have you?
I went once
You
when I was
have?
a kid,
Oh, wow.
but I didn't care. I didn't know. They were like, "There's a race that goes through here," and
You're like, and?
I was like, when are the Giants gonna? When is Tiki Barber gonna stop fumbling the ball? I was thinking about. Hope you can figure that out. I hope Eli Manning pans out. That's what I was thinking about when I was in Monaco.
Yeah. I mean, Charles is on his ass. There's just not enough just not enough
They
room.
gotta run old school cars. They should have a Monaco car, like a little Monaco car, where you get to see their little heads, their bodies turning like Fangio.
Yeah.
Where's Oscar? Bro, he doesn't work for you. Where is Oscar? Chop chop.
Yes. Where is he? By all means, move at a glacial pace. You know that thrills me. To quote The Devil Wears Prada. Max is doing everything he can. He's like, please, Charles.
Max is such a psycho. He's dangling the carrot of Lando's
The
slow
orange
ass.
carrot.
The orange carrot of
It's
Lando's
it
slow
is
ass. He's like, "Come on,
appropriate.
Charles, take a bite. You know you want to.
Yeah,
You know you
yeah,
want to.
yeah. Come on, Charles. Charles, your home
Charles, it's
race,
your
Charles. Don't you
hometown.
want to
Your
win
home
it?
race,
Don't you want to
Charles.
win it again, back to back?
All your friends are watching. All
Yeah.
your friends.
You grew up around here, didn't you? Yeah, remember that?
Yeah, Lando
Don't you
Lando
want to
wouldn't
win it
fight you
again,
really
Charles?
hard. Lando's got a championship. He wouldn't even fight you that hard. Oh, he is right
Oh.
there. He's right there. He's right there.
He's
Ooh.
on his ass. Oh my god. Yeah.
On yourself. Focus on yourself, Oscar. That's right.
Oh my god.
Oscar's like a raccoon waiting by the fucking trash. Oop,
Yeah.
excuse me. That was my curse.
Yeah, that was your one.
Excuse me, guys. Part of my Monegasque.
Part of my principality.
Uh, he's like, Lando's like, Oscar needs to help me.
Oscar's engineer is like, these idiots might crash. Let's stay close to it.
Watch this space.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I wish we could
Oh my
see
god.
Leclerc's face right now.
Where's that cam?
They should make the helmets all glass, and we should be able to just see
Right.
the whole all their faces. Like Charles Leclerc's face, I imagine being like this, and Lando's like, "Oh fuck, oh no, no." Cursed again. Sorry,
That's 2. That he took
it's
mine.
too. I just,
You can have mine. Oh my god. So everyone other than Yuki has pitted twice. Yuki and Max. Yuki. Hey.
they're holding on for a hero. I'm holding on for a hero.
Oh my
What has
god.
it
He
go?
is on him.
Uh, this is
Oh my god.
what?
Just it
Oh yeah.
is still stressful. Priashi's got DRS.
That's an amateur move. Don't wave at the camera, bro.
No wave. Who are you? Me?
Gotta act cool, casual.
Oh, Daisy.
Well, you know it's a slow race when we get
When we got a slow pan in on
a slow push in on his face.
Joffrey. Joffrey balls.
Jeff Bezos.
Oh my god. Okay.
Now the real question is,
Oh. Yes. What's
what
the real
would
question?
fix this? It they gotta fix the track, could add a section,
Well, it's
but
like
nobody wants to
you
do
gotta
it.
do what like you don't necessarily have to do all of those things, but you gotta do at least one of them. Like you gotta like they tried this, it didn't work, right? There maybe is like another version of this that's a little bit more racing specific, like, think something that is maybe, like, a little
Ooh.
bit more catered to good racing with the 2 pit stops,
Yeah,
but, I think long term, you gotta build out more track. You gotta, like,
yeah.
change the layout of the track. I'm with Gunter.
And can Lando and is Lando gonna blow it? Or is someone gonna blow it and then Max is in there?
Oh
Jeez.
my god.
It really feels like I could win this race from pole in my Camry.
Yeah. I know.
Really feels like I could do it.
I know.
I know I couldn't. I know, but it doesn't it feel that way?
Yeah. It is iconic when Ferrari just, like, doesn't answer. So, guys, like, am I a minute behind? Charles on mediums. So that's not what I asked.
Well, they didn't wanna tell him.
Right, but it's just like,
It's like, so is my ex, is she dating that pro football player?
right.
You should focus on yourself. How you been?
Yeah. This restaurant's really nice. Wow, the tacos
Yeah.
here are great.
Uh,
No, hey, is she
you didn't answer my
she have a new
question.
boyfriend? She have a new boyfriend or not? I can handle it.
Yeah, yeah.
Patty Demps, dude. Patty D.
I'm like, "Damn, how well did, Grey's Anatomy pay that he can just race
Very well.
very well?"
That show was on for a lot of years, and it was number 1 for a lot of years. It's
Yeah, but
it's
he's
still on,
not
but
he's
he's not
not,
on it anymore.
he's
I have a friend who's on it, on the new cast. Max coming in. Alright. I mean, I'm not
and
gonna
now he's
let Lando
released.
cross. Wow.
Come on, Charles. Do something stupid. What do you got to lose? You gonna you gonna do another podium? What do you care about podiums? You've had 1,000 podiums.
Come on now. Lando. Alright.
I'm surprised. I don't know what I'm more surprised that Lando didn't blow it or McLaren didn't blow it.
They did not blow it. Ultimately, it seems like there was really nothing to be done with this strategy. There we go. Wow, okay. Alright. Now let's discuss this. What does this mean?
Is that lady friend good luck to him? Is that what it is? Is
Maybe.
that the big question?
Maybe. This is
The
has she
wing
been, like, hard launched?
she's
Was
been
this, like
rumored for a long time
she's
that
been rumored, but now she's there, like, was
she's
this,
at
like,
the
the hard
race.
launch?
I don't know. It might be the hard launch.
I think this was a hard launch.
Very, very Austin Powers coded. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Yeah, maybe
So
the
yeah,
situationship was causing them some stress. Now that they're a fish,
right.
so we got to put a label on it. Once they put a label on it,
Just
that's
relax.
my analysis of this race.
Yeah, Lando has a girlfriend.
Lena has a girlfriend.
Lando hashtag put a ring on it, metaphorically.
Isn't that
So he's gonna
interesting?
be, I think, 3 points now behind Oscar.
Yeah. But isn't that
So
interesting
yeah.
that that's like a level in a relationship that most people don't have? It's like, well, when are you going to be on the camera?
Right, right, right. Well, Lewis was leaving this restaurant with I saw this, like,
Yeah.
paparazzi shot. Do you see
Yeah.
that? Lewis leaving the
Yeah. And then
restaurant, and
he
then, like, he
turned back and then he
he saw
left.
that there was a camera, and he was like, "Oh god, alright, well, cat's out of the bag, so let's go, let's go." It's like yeah, I mean, that's definitely a thing.
And it's also like, you're the most recognizable guy in the freaking world. Like,
Yeah.
he would literally went like this. Like,
Yeah. I fully went. No, it's different, it's another guy.
it's another
You're one of the
guy.
most
It's not
famous
me.
athletes in the world, but yeah, okay. Um, what do you think, dude? What are the next couple races?
What's this? Spain next? What's
Spain, I
next?
believe, is next, yeah. Spain, then Canada. I think Max might win Canada.
Why do you think Max might win Canada?
Max, it's a similar feels like a similar track to Japan, similar-ish track to, Imola. It has the, like, makings of the tracks where Max has been good this year. Oh god, what's he doing? Okay, that's good.
Oh, because there's a wall of people. He couldn't get to them otherwise.
Yeah, yeah, he couldn't get to his
And
guys.
and he's
I was like, "Is
five
he about to
three.
do a full crowd surfing moment?"
He's about to do a Benson Boone into the
Yeah. "Please stay,
This
I want you,
beautiful.
I need you, oh God." He's got to do a Benson Boone. Let's hear what he has. I'm like,
To
"Crofty,
crowd
shut up.
surf.
We gotta hear,
He's like, I'm your daddy. I am.
yeah. Who's that bowler who has that great, like, clip where he's like, "What you think you are? I am."
MBS spotting in 10,
Yeah,
9,
yeah, yeah.
8,
Where's the scale?
7,
It is
6,
crazy when, like, the guys like, the people blocking, like, don't move when he's, like, hugging his
5, 4, 3.
Oh my god, this dude right
Are
here
you
with
kidding
the
me?
mustache.
He's like, oh my gosh, I did not sign up for this.
That's memeable right there. That guy just, like, smirking, staring straight ahead.
I haven't seen MBS. This is
He was there in
crazy.
qualifying.
This is
Well, they haven't
that
gone to the
he
scale
hasn't.
yet. They haven't gone to the scale yet.
Is he just awkwardly waiting there by the scale?
Or he's, like, up at the podium already, maybe?
He's furious.
Oh, he's furious.
Well, I mean, he's got no one to be mad at but himself. Like, he didn't lose a
No, no,
place.
he's no, he nothing no, he's just,
He had the slow stop, but that's it.
yeah, but that wasn't much to do. Alright, we got the new driver standings here. Wow. Let's see here. Mm, I mean, McLaren's got this thing in the bag like crazy. Yeah, Piastri 161, Lando 158, Verstappen 136. George Russell, no points today.
Where did Hadjar finish?
I think 6th. Yeah, Hadjar finished 6th.
People have been sad. People have been sad. La 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 la. Whoa, that is a crazy watch.
Yes, that Richard Mill. Mm,
Yeah, you needed a safety car or something crazy.
yeah.
We had one, but it didn't do anything really.
Yeah. Yeah, you needed a little bit more chaos. There was just enough. It's like when Bortoleto
And
was
then
able
he
to back
pulled it out,
out,
and
then Gasly was
Gasly.
able to get back in the pits. It wasn't that much debris. You always you do need some type of outside kind of thing. That's why I mean Monaco in the wet major. That's why again the solution sprinkle
Sprinklers.
sprinklers.
Bernie Ecclestone.
Bernie Ecclestone had the idea. All right, we got
Waving.
seemingly here's oh look at that small. It's what a roller coaster it is being a fan of this guy.
Stop bullying him.
Didn't someone
There's
pour
some
water on him last year or a couple years
DC.
ago?
You were pissed at that.
Yeah.
DC. We interviewed DC, and DC when he blew the championship last year. And DC was like, I told him, I said, you're a good you're handsome at least. You have that going for
Yeah.
you. I was like, Jesus, that's
Savage.
freaking brutal. So
Yeah,
excited
he
to
gonna
talk
be
about
you know
this.
he's gonna party he's gonna party tonight. Party Lando's gonna be out tonight. Alright. Yeah, Indy 500 starting in a couple hours.
Oh my. Oh wait, the scale? The scale. I remember one year, Serena Williams had the most awkward conversation with Max Verstappen,
Yeah.
2021,
Yeah,
and they had to keep 6 feet because of
right.
COVID.
Yeah. Yeah, well, there you have it. Lando Norris back in this championship, baby. This is what's gotta happen for this season to be interesting. So this was a step in the right direction for the season being fun.
Oh my god, no?
Oh my god, no, he said, yeah.
Oh my god, yes, you would have been.
Oh my god, no, you didn't crash. Oh my god, no. Honestly, this might
The
be
best
like
part.
kind of amazing blunt rotation, you know?
Yeah. No, this is a great blunt rotation. Perfect, perfect vibes, perfect balance.
There's nice balance in this room.
Yes, great balance. I don't think I could be in a blunt rotation with Max. I'd be too. I would be too paranoid. I'd be too. He would terrify me.
Max Max kind of, changes the vibe. It's like when Max isn't in in the cool down room, look at the good time they're having.
Uh,
Also, especially after a race like this where you're just like, "Yeah, well, there was nothing that we could really do." So, like, there's not much.
Nobody's disappointed.
Right, everyone's just kinda like, "This is kinda what we thought it was gonna be. We were hoping that maybe
Yeah.
something would happen, but ultimately nothing." Um, yeah, there it goes. Well, again, if you answered these questions and you took part in our quiz, be on the lookout from an email from motorsport.com because you might have won
Oh, a
the
real
trip to
close up.
Silverstone, baby,
Another close up. Wow,
of the GF.
a new bombshell has entered the villa.
And one boy finally delivers. Um,
Do you think? Do you think
yeah.
the other wags there are like, uh, well, there goes my close up this week.
um, yeah, well, it's also like, well, there goes our fun night. That's not happening now. It's like
Well, Landa. What? Oh, why not? Why not?
if people are like bummed afterwards,
Oh, right,
we've heard about people like canceling parties after they have a bad race. There's like
right.
they had parties planned and they were like, we're actually not. We'll watch this. We'll watch them spray the champagne, and then we'll be on our way. Indy 500 coming up. Kyle Larson attempting to do the double. They're all wearing white. I like the look. I like honestly the Ferrari race suit. It kind of looks like old school almost from the
Yeah,
front with that kind of like cream, you know, not just like pure white, but like the cream.
a little off white.
Yeah. Zach's up there with him. Zach's like, I'm doing this podium.
Yeah, he's my son.
He's who's your
He's
daddy?
so pumped.
Me.
He's so pumped.
He's so pumped.
Just try not to hip check the Prince of Monaco, Zach. Just
Yeah.
be careful. Prince of Monaco is so pissed it's not Charles.
Yeah. It was Charles, he'd be freaking out right now. Instead, he's like, "Yeah, well, I guess we'll take a picture."
Oh my god, he not
Oh, wow.
not MBS giving the medal?
MBS not giving the medal.
He's 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 zagging.
He's listening to the pod.
I'm pretty sure that's Grace Kelly's son, the Prince of Monaco.
Well, I don't know what that awkward moment just that happened between
I think
Oscar
she
and
meant
her
to
were.
give I think she was gonna give the trophy to him, and he was like, "Nope."
Yeah.
I think that's what happened.
I'm watching it back. Oh, she I think she was, like, just shaking his hand, and he was like, "No, no, no, it's not," and she goes, I know who it goes to." I
Just
think
trying to
that's
be
my analysis of
respectful.
what just happened. I just wanted to shake your hand.
She just didn't wanna blow by him.
Right. He's like, "Yeah, alright, yeah, here's my trophy, I guess." Whoa, who is this? Oh, Automobile de Monaco. Yeah, Zachy boy.
America.
Yeah! Why does he always scream like
He's like that Dave Chappelle skit. Yeah.
that? He is. Who is that guy? Dean, oh god,
He was
Dean
some congressman, wasn't
politician.
he?
Yeah, Howard Dean.
Howard Dean.
Howard Dean was like he was like the progressive candidate. He was running for office, and they lost like the first primary, and then he went on this like pump up speech where he's like, "And we're gonna go to Iowa, and we're gonna go to Pennsylvania, and we're gonna go to this place, this place, this place." And he went, "Yeah!" And like it probably ate like in the room, everyone was like, "Yes!" But like it did not translate to the internet, and it was just like
They're really
ultimately
loving
became this.
Lando's parents right now.
Well, it's not to love. They're like hot and like opposite energies and still together.
I want Adam Norris's arm routine.
Yeah.
Arm's looking nice.
He's on that Michelle Obama wave.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get my arm. Every woman I know is like, I just want Michelle Obama's arms. I'm like, I just want
Uh,
Adam Norris's arms.
I want Adam Norris's arms.
All right, is he gonna do his thing? Come on, Lando. Are you gonna do your? Oh, he's not doing his little pound the thing.
Dude, he's grown up. He's off social media.
It's good. Honestly, like lack of like crazy celebration. Oh, there he goes. He did his thing. Well, eventually,
He did?
he did do it. Yeah, it is like well, yeah. It's like they do this every week, and like it is bad for your eyes. And these guys like need to see.
Yeah.
There they go.
I'm liking the red Pirelli hat. Pirelli
Yeah,
hat
the
is
red
one of the
Pirelli hat.
coldest hats in the game.
It's so sick.
I wish it was a little deeper. It's a bit of a shallow hat.
It is a shallow hat. That's the only.
I
That's
could
the only
I
knock
could
on it.
critique it. The design is perfect. I'm a bit of a hat
Wow.
snob. I know you are too,
Whoa.
Brian. Whoa.
No. No.
No.
Why does
Have
Adam
we gotten
Norris
the
have
ick?
two different colored
Have we gotten the ick?
shoes? What
I think
is
when you
that?
I think when you get a certain amount of money, people just stop giving you honest feedback.
What was that?
I
I
don't
was
think I've ever seen that in my life.
Zach's like, I'm
I
in the
don't
middle. It's me.
my
I'm in
2
the middle.
boys.
I don't care that Lando just won. Lando. All
All
right,
right.
Vankas. That does it for us. Episode coming out tomorrow. Vanka Hours on Wednesday. Remember, if you took part in this quiz, look out for an email to see if you've won. And if you have, we'll see you in Silverstone. We love you. We'll see
We
you
love you.
later.
Thanks for tuning in. Goodbye, Vankas.